It's finally here, day one of the West Highland Way. Now's the time to place bets on how long it takes before I trip and fall. I make a side trip to Mugdock Castle.
I've got ice cream from the Honesty Box.
Get to try better trail food than I'm accustomed to, and see so many beautiful sights before ending at the scenic, peaceful Drymen Camping.
You can't ask for much more on day one.
I'm Donna, and this is Some Bold Adventure. Join me on my hiking and travel adventures. So I started planning this trip a month ago, which is not much time. I did not give myself enough time to train. Hard to give myself enough time to book things. It was hard to book places to stay. But on this trip, I am not carrying my full pack. I am only carrying a day pack, and I'm having my big pack delivered to me every day.
Well, I'm about to leave my hotel room in Glasgow. I'm already behind schedule. My big pack is a little heavy, but as I've said, I am not carrying it, and I'm so happy I'm not carrying it. I only have to carry the little one, and I've got to drop my big suitcase off at a luggage storage place, so I'm getting rid of that. Dropped off one bag. I've got to get these two to Milngavie.
Please mind the gap when alighting from this train.
Heading into the town of Milngavie, I just dropped off the big backpack. So, only this little one, it's so much easier. Alright, start of the West Highland Way. Gonna get going. This is it. It's 8:43 in the morning, which puts me 15 minutes ahead of what I planned for. Usually my schedules go out the window right away. Some of the things I'll be seeing. I've only just left Milngavie. Temperatures are so comfortable, the birds are singing. There's a dampness from the rain. There we go. I just can't believe how lovely it is this morning. The sky is so blue. The path is wide and easy. I'm only just out of Milngavie right now, so I haven't gone very far at all. But it's starting out very nicely. I do believe that's my first Scottish heather. Right next to the first thistles. Ferns and moss are two of my favorite things. This has been a beautiful day already. So I've just turned off the West Highland Way to go see Mugdock Castle. Nobody told me it was all uphill. Stairs, trail, don't know. Yeah, who can resist a good set of stairs? Some people should try to resist such things. First follow the trip. I've only gone a mile and a half. There's some kind of a stone foundation. Cool, probably wasn't worth the fall. Stairs are wet and slippery. Okay, more stone stairs. Going to be extra careful. A little bit of a view through here. I've got another stone wall here. on this narrow pathway. Which goes here. Would give a view out over the countryside. Of course, there's trees in the way now. Makes me think I'm getting close to the castle. Totally worth the fall.
Mugdock Castle was the stronghold of Clan Graham, who later became Earls of Montrose. The original castle was built in the mid-14th century. When it was built, the castle was four-sided and its towers were connected by a curtain wall. A few hundred years later, they built a mansion within the old walls. It was eventually demolished, though some pieces of it still remain, and a newer Scottish baronial-style house was built during the 1800s. In 1945, Hugh Fraser, later Lord Fraser, bought the castle from the Duke of Montrose. The 19th century house was torn down along with the remaining 16th century outbuildings. In 1981, Hugh Fraser's son gifted the castle and the estate for use as a country park, which it is today. The remaining tower of the 14th century castle is a museum, though it was closed when I was there.
Was adding extra miles to day one a poor choice? Probably. Was the opportunity to wander alone around an old Scottish castle worth it? Oh, absolutely. Just leaving Mugdock Castle. This is the view right now. It's just perfect. Gotta walk back to the West Highland Way now. But that's all right, it should be mostly downhill, right? As the day warms up, I found I can come to these trees with the water on the needles. And if you just tap them, you get a little bit cooled off. These are the cottages I've been seeing so many pictures of. We'll go 4 miles, Fort William. Only 92 more miles to go. Not really a fan of road walking, but it's short. Hopefully I'll be back to the trail soon. The trail is very clearly marked, which is so nice. One less thing to worry about. So this Drymen is 8, and it turns out that's miles. I thought they would all be in kilometers, but according to my map, that's miles. My first gate. That was easy enough.
I'm passing Glengoyne Distillery. It's back there, but I'm only here for the sheep. This is a popular side trip from the way. I prefer history to whiskey, so my side trip was to Mugdock Castle. If you like both of those things, though, you could certainly visit both. I made it to Beech Tree Inn around lunchtime. That's a restaurant that's right along the trail. It has a fun sign. You'll need to pause it to read the whole thing. And they say they have food, drinks, and animals, so it sounds like a great place. There's a water tap out back so you can fill up when you go by. The entrance is well marked. You have to go up by the road. You grab a table, look at your table number, then go order at the bar with your number and they'll bring your food out. The food came fast and it was amazing. Take some time to look at the animals and check out the sign that shows you you're only just past halfway on day one and you have a long way to go. Oh, and it's going to get a lot harder.
I've got between 2.5 miles, I think, to get to Drymen Camping. So in the home stretch of day one, it's still just beautiful out here. It clouded up for a while. When I stopped for lunch, I thought it was going to rain. But no, it's beautiful. Birds are still singing. Just a perfect day. You can't ask for much more on day one. It's been wonderful.
I want to talk a little about honesty shops since they're pretty common along this section of the West Highland Way. It's a box or some sort of storage or display of food that you can buy. Prices are marked and there's a tray to drop your coins in. This was only day one, but I enjoyed getting these extra trail treats.
Got ice cream from the honesty box. Doing a bit of road walking through Gartness. There are some really nice blackberries here. There's so many.
While there may be plenty of food available, whatever you do, don't feed the trolls. My lodging for the night was a tent site, or pitch as they call it here, at Drymen Camping. I had to go through the Shire, or so the sign said, and then I was there. They have tent sites and also camping pods, mini cabins you can sleep in. The tent pitches are in front of a field and there was a horse in it. It was very scenic and peaceful. The campground has a building with a basic kitchen and a seating area so you can cook and eat here, wash dishes, or hang clothes to dry. There are also showers and toilets. The showers are very nice. It's an individual stall with plenty of room for your things. The water was warm and had good pressure. It's nice to get cleaned up after a day of hiking. The toilets were individual stalls too and had a sink inside. It was a great facility along the West Highland Way. They had an option where someone nearby would make pizzas and deliver them to the campground. I could have made a dehydrated meal, but pizza sounded so much better. I ordered a pizza and had dinner with Sonia from Belgium, another solo hiker on the West Highland Way. I watched the sunset and then it was time for bed. I needed to be rested for day 2 hiking the West Highland Way. Day 1 tracked is 12.6 miles, which includes the side trip to Mugdock Castle. This short 3D video clip is a good way to see what the terrain looked like and see some of the highlights along the way. It's interesting to see the land and towns around the trail. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. You can also leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more hiking and travel videos and turn on notifications so you know when the next West Highland Way video comes out, where I'll be walking from Drymen to Rowerdennen. Thanks for watching.